Hello everyone, this is Globku from Magical Noob here with an achievement overview for Dishonored. This game has 50 achievements that I have split into different categories that we're gonna look at right now. As we look at the achievements, you might want to click them. There are little annotations on them, and those annotations will skip the video to the achievement that you want to see. So go ahead and click if you want to skip ahead to a specific achievement. We're starting this guide with completion achievements. The completion achievements are those that require you to complete the game in a certain way, with the exception of Faceless and Spectre, but I've included those there because they are tightly related to these achievements. And then for most of the other achievements I've split them into the missions where you can get them. First, of course, there's a list of achievements that you can get on any mission. Then we move on to the first mission, called Dishonored, then Mission 2, High Overseer Campbell, Mission 3, House of Pleasure, and moving on to the next page we've got Chapter 4, The Royal Physician, Chapter 5, Late Boyle's Last Party, Chapter 6, Return to the Tower, Chapter 7, The Flooded District, Chapter 8, The Loyalists, and Chapter 9, the final chapter, The Light at the end. Moving on, only 4 achievements remain, and those are the side missions and the collectibles. So, without further ado, let's do this! I'm gonna talk about completion achievements first because you have to keep them in mind as you play the whole game and as you get the other achievements. It's also worth noting that you can't just go to mission select and jump from mission to mission. What you can do is go to mission select, start from the first mission, hit continue every time you come back to the game, which is pretty much starting a new game from the beginning. If you jump to another mission, it will get your old save and your achievements might be ruined. Starting with the basics, you get just Duck enough if you don't kill too many people and stealth around, and you get Dunwall in Chaos if you don't stealth so much and kill everything that moves. Ghost requires you to complete all the missions after the prologue, alerting no one and killing no one but key targets. If you do this one, you'll also get Shadow, which is pretty much the same without the no killing part. Faceless and Spectre are also pretty much the same achievements, but instead of asking you to complete all the missions, they require only one. No point at aiming for these, aim higher and you will get these undoubtedly. While Ghost allows you to kill key targets, Clean Hands doesn't, so you might consider going the non-lethal way on your missions. Finally, the achievement that takes all the fun from the game. Mostly Flesh and Steel doesn't let you get any superpowers or enhancements besides Blink. You can't even upgrade Blink to level 2. I would recommend doing this achievement and going for the high Chaos achievement at the same time, because it's so much easier killing everyone than stealthing around with no powers. Powers like Time Bend and Possession really help you stealthing around and avoid killing other people, basically. Now, the next set of achievements can be obtained in practically any mission. These achievements might screw some of your completion achievements you're going for, so save your game before doing them. You can always go back to your save before you screw things up and continue playing normally. Or the Escapist, run like crazy, attract attention of a group of guards, and then just go somewhere where they can follow you. Using Blink or Time Bend is just a great way to lose guards. For Speed of Darkness, you're gonna need Bend Time, the first rank is fine, and I did it with a second rank of Blink, but I'm pretty sure you can do it with the first one. Slow down time and blink a couple of times. That's pretty much it. Remember to replenish your mana after bending time, because bending time wastes a lot of mana. I didn't recall this one because I got it by accident, but this is exactly how I got it. Creepy Crawly. The achievement says it all. Possess a rat and go to a rat tunnel. And while you're in there, you might want to wait for 3 minutes and you will get Inhabitant. Stay inside the tunnel or the possession will break. After you count 3 minutes, get out and you get your achievement as you're turning back to human. Alive without breath. Possess a fish. That's it really. You don't even have to do it on the mission. There's fish in your headquarters. Now we're gonna go for Well of Sparks and Cleaner at the same time. So this is on the first mission. You can do it anywhere though. On the first mission you just take out this guard, go into his outpost kind of thing, and there's a rewiring tool right there for you. This rewiring tool will be useful to rewire the wall of light. What this does, pretty much, is instead of it killing you, it will now kill the guards. So do your best to attract some attention. Firing a bullet in the air is usually a good way to attract attention. And since there are so many guards on you right now, you might want to consider deactivating that wall and killing all the guards, because that will also get you the Cleaner achievement, which is to pretty much survive a fight where 5 guards were involved. Rogue is pretty simple, just stealth and kill. To get Thief, I recommend pickpocketing before you incapacitate your enemies, and you will get this eventually. If not, get on chapter 4 because people in the party are rich, and rich people carry a lot of money in their back pockets for some reason. So simply pickpocketing on Boyle's party, you will get the achievement in no time. For Razor Rain, you're gonna start by attracting some attention, then get near a tall structure. If you want to use the spot I am using in this video, you can do it on Mission 2 and Mission 3. Climb the structure using Blink or simply climbing with your hands if you're capable of that, and just jump on top of the guard to kill them. Do this 5 times, it's pretty simple. Now on to mission specifics. When you escape prison, you'll get Dishonored. It's not missable. If you escape with no one detecting you, you will also get Vanished. You can watch my full playthrough for this achievement by clicking the annotation on your screen. It's too long to include in this achievement overview. On mission 2 is the first time you encounter an Overseer, and personally I think this is the best place to get your back home achievement. Bend time is not required, but it will help you. Once in a while the Overseer is gonna throw you a grenade. You just throw it back. This grenade has to kill the Overseer, so just keep throwing grenades until he dies. Because if he gets back up, that means he's not dead. That's how death works. Dead people don't get back up unless they're zombie. I'm getting off point. Later, when you get into this room, save your game. Then, if you switch the cups to poison the Overseer, you get excommunication. Then go back to your save and spill the drinks. By doing this, the Overseer will invite the captain to his secret room, and once in the secret room, you can take care of the Overseer in a non-lethal way if that's what you're going for. This is also where you'll find the Sokolov painting that you need for a Collectibles achievement. Since you took care of the Overseer in this room, there will be no alarms, and the captain can just walk right out of the building with no one bothering him. And you'll get Bodyguard. Also, while you're in this mission, please don't forget the 2 side quests that Granny Rags has for you. You can find her right at the start of the level, and one quest will lead to the other, so just follow the little arrows on your screen. Next we have Mission 3, House of Pleasure. Go to the whiskey distillery, get 5 thugs unconscious, and get their bodies together. Then you're gonna choke another thug just enough so he attacks you. You do this by holding the choke key and then releasing it real quick. On PC the choke key is the left control, but I don't know what the key is on consoles. You guys probably know it. Anyway, these guys breathe fire, and your goal is for them to breathe fire onto the unconscious thugs, because this will kill them instantly, and that will get you Manipulator. This might screw things for your side quests with Slackjaw, so save the game before doing this, and then go back to your save after you get the achievement. This is also the first mission where you will encounter assassins. There are 3 of them. I'm gonna fail at assassinating the first, but you've got 2 other attempts after that, so it's fine. Plus, as you can see, their locations are pretty close to the distillery itself. They're not hard to find. You do have to assassinate them without them being aware, so it has to be like a surprise assassination for you to get this achievement. Pull this off successfully and Food Chain is yours. As I've mentioned before, Slackjaw has some side quests for you, 2 to be precise, and the second one requires you to get the art dealer safe combination. You can get this combination by going to the Golden Cat and give him a couple of shocks until he spills his beans. And while you're at the Golden Cat, go ahead and steal the master key from the madam's office. You are required to do this, I believe, to save Emily, and that is an achievement that is not missable. But you'll also need this master key to go downstairs to the steam room and get an unfortunate accident. Right after you go down that flight of stairs, there will be 2 guards talking, but I've already took care of them, as you can see. You need the key to open this door. That's pretty much what the key is needed for, and then you need to pick up that wheel, put the wheel in the thing where the wheel goes, I don't know the name of everything, and just spin the wheel, and that will fill the room with steam. And wow, what an unfortunate accident. Remember to save your game before doing this if you're going for a non-lethal approach, so then you can go back to the save. After the Golden Cat, or maybe even before the Golden Cat, you'll find this girl in this alley, and she's being harassed by 2 guards. If you rescue her, she'll give you a key to a back door to the art dealer's house. You'll need this key to get the art of stealing. After you get this key, go to the back door of the house, which is located right next to Griff. If you don't know where Griff is really close to the distillery. Inside the house there will be 3 Sokolov paintings. one on the second floor, 2 others on the third floor, one of which will be inside the safe. Get all the contents inside the safe before going back to Slackjaw with a combination, and when you complete the task, you'll get the Art of the Steal. Slackjaw will still take care of the Pendletons, unless you have killed one of them. Or both, for that matter. But enough of Mission 3, let's move on to Mission 4, the Royal Physician. First achievement you need to worry about in this mission is King of the World. We're gonna start at the control room where you lower the drawbridge. You're gonna break this wooden thing and you're gonna get to the chain. There is a faster way to climb this bridge actually, but I figured this is the way most people take to go to the drawbridge and all. So just make your way as you see in the video. It's pretty easy stuff, just climb here, climb there. There's really no big mystery to it. Once you get to this final set of chains, you're pretty much done. You just have to keep going up, and you'll reach this platform. And once you reach the platform, you're pretty much done. You just need to go a little higher, and just a little bit, and there we go. King of the World. It's that easy. You will make your way into Sokolov's house, and there's a painting inside, but we'll get to that later when we talk about the paintings achievement. Capturing Genius and Madness is not missable. You'll get this as you complete the mission. And if you've killed less than 10 characters from the first mission till this one, you'll also get Surgical. Like I said at the beginning, no use jumping from mission to mission. You really have to play from the beginning until this with the same save to get this achievement. Mission 5, Lady Boyle's Last Party, is the one we're gonna use to get Hornet's Nest and Tempest. Close to the start, you'll find a place with 5 Weepers. That's enough for the Hornet's Nest. I got it somewhere else, but trust me, it's much easier with the Weepers. It's not worth causing a riot and trying to get all the guards in the same place. It can be quite chaotic, and you can lose a lot of time trying to do this. Especially when there's overseers and stuff blocking your magic. It's a pain in the ass. Just go with the Weepers. There's an upgrade that you can buy from Piero to reload your crossbow faster, and it does help a lot, but it's not strictly necessary. I got my achievement without it, as you are watching in the video right now. For Tempest, we're gonna need one more body to join those Weepers. So incapacitate the guard patrolling outside and bring him close to the Weepers. Probably there will be one Weeper patrolling around, so you can incapacitate him too. Save your game before attempting anything. A lot can go wrong here. With the help of Bend Time, put those 2 incapacitated bodies close to the Weepers. It has to be Bend Time rank 2. Just slowing down time is not enough, you have to completely stop it. And as you put down your second body, chunk in a grenade, and just in case, have another Bend Time ready. In case they don't die from the explosion, you can still stop time and kill the remaining ones. And if you fail, you can always load the save and try again. After that, if you climb the building, just go up a set of stairs, you'll find a window. From that window, you make your way to this balcony where you can see a tall boy patrolling. Once you're on this balcony, you're gonna want to wait for a little bit until the tall boy is in a place where he can't see you blinking over there. Make sure you save your game before blinking though, because this might happen, okay? You failed. So, with the magic of saving, you can load your last save, and hey, there you go, you get another attempt. Pretty much what I'm doing is blinking to the back side of the guy and hitting him with my sword right away. There we go. That's how you get the achievement. A quick side note, before you go inside for the party, there's a blueprint that will be useful to you in the future. Go to the left before you go in. You will find the guard outpost, and inside there will be a blueprint for sticky grenades, which you will need for the achievement Versatile. But we'll talk about that one later. Just keep that in mind if you're playing this mission, go for that blueprint. You will want to complete this mission without spoiling the party to get well mannered. So save your game before trying Harm's Way. For Harm's Way, you're gonna possess the party guests and vault them to the Wall of Light. Release them right before you hit the Wall of Light, otherwise you will also die. If you're thinking of rewiring the wall and possess guards, well, forget it. I've tried it, it doesn't work. Use the party guests. There's usually an overseer that can block magic nearby, and that will of course block your possession. So maybe you want to deal with him before you start going for the achievement. Maybe you want to have a grenade ready to chunk at him when he starts to bother you. I'll leave the strategy up to you. In the Boyle mansion you'll also find 2 paintings, and we'll let you know exactly where later in this video when we talk about the collectibles. Onward to mission 6, Return to the Tower. There's an achievement for assassinating the Lord Regent and another to expose him to his crimes. Let's go for both. First, you make your way up the broadcasting station. The guy will tell you about the secrets that the Lord Regent records on an audiograph, and he will tell you the safe combination where he keeps this audiograph. After that, just make your way to the Regent's room and save your game. If you're going for a non-lethal approach, kill the guy, get Regicide achievement, easy as that, load your game, and then you go get the audiograph. You might want to knock out the Regent because he's gonna be patrolling around and just making trouble. After you get the audiograph, make your way back to the tower and expose him to his crimes. If you're going for a lethal approach though, first you expose him and then you kill him. By the way, the room next to the Regents has a Sokolov painting. If you've neutralized all your targets so far using indirect means, you'll also get Poetic Justice. Just to make sure you know how to get this, let's review how to deal with our previous targets. High Overseer Campbell, find the Heretic's brand and burn his face with it. The Pendletons, let Slackjaw take care of them by completing his side missions. Sokolov doesn't count, you have to get him unconscious on the boat anyway. Lady Boyle, find Lord Brisby. He will always be wearing this ridiculous mask and he will always be in the same room. He will ask you to incapacitate the target and bring her to a cellar below the kitchen, and that's what you do. And finally, the Lord Regent, you expose his crimes by broadcasting his audiograph. For Mission 7, the Flooded District, you only have to worry about 2 achievements. One of them is simply following the optional task to recover your belongings, so go ahead and follow that arrow until you recover your things. As you make your way to Dodd, you'll come across this crashed train car. Inside there's a blueprint. This will be useful later for the Versatile achievement. The other achievement you have to worry about is to spare Dowd. How do you say it? Okay. Don't kill him. Don't kill him and get this achievement. It might also be worth noting that this mission has 3 paintings on it, but we'll talk about it later. It is also in this mission that you get your side quest achievements, and if you want to know how to get those, click the annotation and you will skip right to that segment of the video. Mission 8, the Loyalist, doesn't really have any specific achievements, but this is your last chance to get Merchant of Disorder. Buying upgrades can be expensive, so make sure you pickpocket a lot, steal paintings and other stuff laying around. Just take it all, it's all money, and don't spend it on bullets or stuff like that. This achievement is expensive. And even though the achievement says equipment upgrades, weapon upgrades also count towards it. This is also a good mission to get the Versatile achievement. First you'll have to find the blueprints in chapter 5, which like I said before, right before you go into the mansion, go left and you'll find a guard station. There you will find blueprints for the sticky grenade. And on chapter 7, on the wrecked train car, there will be blueprints for explosive pistol rounds. Talk to Piero, buy these upgrades, they will cost you a total of 1800 coins. Don't forget that you'll also have to buy the actual sticky grenades and explosive bullets, not just the upgrade. And that will be an extra 150 coins. And then off you go to kill your enemies. Just to make sure you don't miss any weapon, here's the first one, that was the sword, that also counts. Here's the incendiary round. Now let's go for the regular crossbow. Headshot, there we go. And now the spring razor. Get close to the guy, stick it to him, and bam! There we go. Next we're gonna go for a sticky grenade. Throw it to the ground. Sometimes throwing it to the guard itself can kill upon impact, and that doesn't count as a sticky grenade kill for some reason. Then we got the regular grenade. Hey, here's something on your back. It's gonna explode. There we go. And now all we've got left are the pistol, the regular rounds and the explosive round. This guy doesn't die with one shot, so let's try 2. And then the explosive round. This is a pretty powerful weapon with the explosive rounds. Just dead instantly. And there we go, Versatile, that's how you get it. On the last mission, there's really only one achievement you have to worry about, and that's Lights Out. It requires you to deactivate 5 security systems. I'm gonna show you 6, and then you choose your 5. First one is right at the start. There's that tower. It can be a little tricky to get up there. You can't see it from this angle, but there's actually a little platform there. And when you see your blink turning slightly closer than it should, there you go. Just get in there and remove that oil tank. The second one is also pretty much in the beginning, but slightly to the right there will be one of those shock things, and that thing will see you if you go for the oil right away. As you can see there, I just plainly, simply died. So here's what we're doing instead. We're taking out the guard, and then as we blink, we gotta be super fast and remove the whale oil tank. So kind of like this. You gotta be super quick, otherwise you're gonna get shocked. The next one is inside this pipe, right between the two walls of light, and you will get not one but two security systems in there, just one to the left and another one to the right. There's one guard patrolling, but he shouldn't be a problem for such an expert assassin as you. So deactivate those two, and that's 4 security systems we got so far. After you get past the walls of light, make your way upward, and you will want to get into that room that I'm pointing at. Well, not anymore. But in that room, you will have some occasional guards patrolling in and out. Not just one, but they will rotate their patrols, kind of. But you really don't need to spend that much time in there. You just get in and remove the whale oil tank, and that's pretty much it. And that is 5 security things we've just disabled. The 6th will actually make you kill someone. But as you get below that bridge thing, there's one of those pylons that just shock you on sight, and there's no whale oil tank to remove, so you actually have to rewire, and this will kill the guards. But you can save your game, rewire, get the achievement, and then just load your game again. And that's been lights out for you. And as you complete this mission, you will get Long Live the Empress and Resolution. You cannot miss these achievements. And depending on how you play through the game, you will also get the other achievements that I've already talked about. Just Dark Enough if you complete it on Low Chaos, or Dunwall in Chaos if you complete it on High Chaos. There are 2 side mission achievements, Street Conspiracy and Gentleman Caller. Granny Rags has 2 missions for you on Chapter 2, and Slackjaw also has 2 missions, but on Chapter 3. After completing those missions, you'll find them again on Chapter 7. You'll bump into them, don't worry too much about looking for them, you'll bump into them for sure. The game requires you to bump into them. Save your game before you go any further after you encounter them. If you talk to Granny Rags, she'll ask you to kill Slackjaw, then pick his body and put it into the pot. And then she says, hey, I can give you your reward, it's a rune thing, and as you collect it, the achievement will pop. If you want to help Slackjaw instead, anything you try to do to Granny besides talking to her will trigger this side mission. So try to kill her or steal her key, whatever you want. Then you'll be required to destroy the Granny's cameo in the furnace and kill Granny. You can find the cameo in the bed right next to the furnace. You can even put the cameo in the furnace before Granny goes all crazy and tries to kill you with rats. So you can prepare, and this mission can be over very quickly. Now remember that you saved the game before you did anything crazy, so you can actually get these 2 achievements. And if you don't want to kill anybody, you go back to that save, you steal the key from Granny and run the hell away. Because both of these missions require you to kill someone. Either Slackjaw or Granny Rags are gonna die in there if you take any of the missions. Even if you use sleeping darts on Granny, she will die. So if you're going for a non-lethal playthrough, don't do the missions. Just steal the key and run for your life. We finally reach our last segment, the Collectibles achievements. Occultist doesn't even deserve a guide. If you equip the heart, it shows you the location of the bone charms, and there are around 40 bone charms in the game. You only have to collect 10 for the achievement, so just follow your heart. And our last achievement of this video is Art Dealer. You have to collect all Sokolov's paintings. I've already said where some of these are, but let's double check and see if you got all of them. On Chapter 2, there's a painting in the Overseer's secret room. If you don't know where that is, spill the drinks that the Overseer is having with the captain, and they will both just stroll in there and show you where the secret room is. On Chapter 3, there are 3 paintings in the art dealer's house. You can get the key to the house by rescuing this fine lady in the alley that's being harassed by 2 guards. and then go to the art dealer's back door, which is right next to Griff, which is right next to the distillery. Make your way to the second floor, there will be your first painting. Then on the third floor there will be a painting in the bedroom and another one inside the safe. To get in the safe you need the combination, and for that you need to torture the art dealer at the Golden Cat a bit. On chapter 4 there's a painting in the main room in Sokolov's house. This room is highly patrolled, but it is still possible to get this painting without incapacitating any guards or without using time band or any other power. It's all a matter of timing. Remember to save your game before trying, because you might get caught and things might get tricky for you. On chapter 5 there are 2 paintings, one will be in the central room in the second floor and another will be in your target's bedroom. The thing is, your target can be any one of the 3 Boyle sisters, so you might have to search the 3 bedrooms. But they're all on the same floor, they're all relatively easy to find, assuming you can get past the guards, of course. On chapter 6 there's only 1 painting, and it's in the room right next to the regent's bedroom. If you don't know how to get to that room, you can just go through the fireplace. It will hurt a bit, but not that much. On chapter 7 you find the final 3 paintings. One is in this location, I really don't know how to explain it. I think it's in the market, but I hope you recognize this location. Just follow what I'm doing right here. And inside the room with the painting there's a weeper. I was not aware of that guy, but you are now because you are watching this video. So I just killed that guy and grabbed the painting. And that totally screwed my mission. I had to go to a previous save because I was going for non-lethal. Anyway, the last 2 paintings. You get one after you deal with Dowd, and you're making your way down to the sewers. As you're climbing down the chain, you might keep an eye out for the painting and you will find it. And the last painting is on the Granny's room. When you find Granny Rags and Slackjaw in the most awkward situation, just go to our Granny's room. You don't even need to talk to Slackjaw or Granny, you can just ignore them and go straight to her room. The painting is right over her bed. I am assuming this is her bed in her bedroom. I don't know who else would sleep here. You have to get all the paintings in one playthrough. You can't just jump from mission to mission from the main menu. So keep that in mind. And that concludes our achievement overview for Dishonored. If you have any issues with the achievements, please let us know. We'll try to help you as best as we can. If this video was useful to you in any way, a thumbs up is always appreciated, and also subscribe for more videos like this. My name has been Globku. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone.